Hi everyone and welcome to Code on Fire. In this tutorial we will see how to use the Bevel modifier in custom mode. We'll start with a cube and create a frame from it. This will demonstrate how the custom Bevel function can simplify the modeling process. First, let's select our cube and scale it appropriately to create the proportions for a frame. Next, enter edit mode, select the top and bottom faces, press I to activate the inset function, and move the mouse inward to create new faces. We'll cover the inset function in future tutorials, so be sure to subscribe and enable notifications. After that, left-click to confirm the inset, select the two newly created faces, press X and delete them. Now switch to Edges mode, hover the mouse over an edge segment, press Alt, left-click to select the entire loop. Repeat this for the lower loop using Shift to add to the selection. Right-click and choose Bridge Edge Loops to connect the two loops and close the mesh. Next, go to the edge of our frame, press Alt, left-click and select the entire perimeter loop. Now activate the Bevel function with Ctrl B. Move the mouse outward. You'll notice that the loop splits, but not as expected it should form a 45 degrees angle, which it doesn't. Let's investigate the reason. Switch back to Object mode, go to the Transform panel and check the scale value. If they are not uniform across all axes, it can cause incorrect Bevel results. To fix this, apply Rotation Scale by going to Object, Apply, Rotation and Scale. Although the proportions are now correct, our transformation remains inaccurate. So let's go back with Ctrl Z, Object mode, let's reset the proportions, so Object, Apply, Rotation and Scale. Now let's go into Edit mode, select the loop again, Ctrl B and move the mouse outward. As we can see, this time our function responds correctly. This is the angle we expected. Let's go to the Options window that opens every time we use a function, so always remember to look at the bottom left to see what options the function provides. In this case, we have several options, such as the number of segments and the custom mode. Click on Custom and we'll see this line appear. Let's position our asset in this way to better see the relationship between this line and the shape we obtained on our asset. Therefore, the top vertex will correspond to this point, and the bottom vertex of the line will correspond to this one below. Now let's increase the number of segments. For example, let's set it to 8 and go to the line. With the left mouse button, click on it to add a new vertex. Click on the vertex and hold down the left mouse button to move it. We get an identical transformation on our asset. By applying the same principle, we can add more vertices and shape our asset, adding additional segments if necessary to round out the mesh. We can also add other vertices to create more complex movements. Again, let's increase the number of segments. With very little effort, we've achieved shaping our frame, which would otherwise have required much longer processing times. So it's easy to see the potential of the Bevel modifier in custom mode. Once you learn the principles we just discussed, you find yourself using it in many workflows. That's all. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel.